How may I help you, Commander?
Nothing. I just wanted to see my Bambi and the bright light showing off all her CGI goodness.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
It is bright in here compared to other parts of the ship.
Shepard Commander, we have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
Once again, you don't have to turn your head like that. You can turn your body and face them directly. Both of you.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper corpse?
The heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
So the virus would give all Geth the heretics' logic, and all Geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes, Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The heretics' conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geth say 2 is less than 3.
But it's the same outcome.
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL-COM buoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoin the network.
That's going back to Star Trek as far as I can remember. I'm sure the other references or other stories where the aliens were black on the right side and white on the left side, and then the other same species were black on the left side, white on the right side, split. It was Roddenberry's way of trying to tackle the race issue at the time that was going on the United States of America. It's the only way he could get through the censors. Then you also got the other one where the aliens were fighting each other. I can't remember the story. It just resulted in war, killing each other, nuking the planet. It's because they had a difference, or just a slight difference, but the same way. Yeah, there is a God, or there is a compromise that ends the same way, but it's just a starting spot that's different.
You know where this thing is?
The heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
They build stations in the terminus? Where is this thing?
Between stars. Organics have no cause to look there.
But why do they build stations outside Geth territory in the first place?
The heretics seek improvement from the old machines. In exchange, they help them attack organics. We condemn these judgments.
What's the plan once we get aboard?
The Geth will disrupt their network, prevent the station's defenses from focusing on us. The Reaper data core is physically isolated from the network. We will need to be escorted to it to access and destroy the data.
What defenses should we expect?
In space, none. Within, mobile platforms of various configuration and non-sentient defense turrets.
How many Geth?
There may be billions of individual programs. Fortunately, most will be uploaded to the central computer. Only a few mobile platforms are maintained at any time. Others are manufactured when needed.
Billions of software Geth intelligence. But you said there's only 1,183 of you active in this hardware mobile platform. So, that makes no sense. So are you outnumbered billions to thousands?
I won't let them brainwash your race. Especially not to worship Reapers. You have my word on that.
We will begin preparations.
Yes. So on to Legion's loyalty mission, but first I have to use a restroom. I will be right back. Good work. And red. Those counts as missions, like side missions, so you do those after the so-called event that will happen. Oh, that's really tight my clothes. Rail. Tally's father. Wow, 346,000. You know, those single probes really save on credits. Well, I started off with 200,000. Take away 200,000. So it'd be 146,000 new game plus. You get an extra 200,000 credits. Yeah, so I'm sitting on 146,000 right now. Sea of storms. Once called Hyatar by the Quarians, this space station was stripped of its useful technology by the migrant fleet when they left Perseus Vale 300 years ago. Little more than a cold metal superstructure floating in the void. The station was removed from the star charts by 2050 CE. Why? It's still there. Doesn't mean that it's because it's inactive. Doesn't mean that you take it off the charts. Scans indicate the station was reconstructed and upgraded in a mass effort and must have taken at least 10 years. But there may have been some Geth outside the Veil before the infamous attack on Eden Prime. But a fuel resource could have been hidden here for much longer without attracting attention from the barren worlds around Tassara or Clueless in the Sahara system. Heracles Station, as Legion refers to, is home to the Geth data core, capable of broadcasting vast distances through the tight beam projection. Approximately 6.6 million copies of Geth software are stored in the station. I thought it was billions. The majority of which are kept bodiless in servers and downloaded to legged platforms when needed. The station's population of legged platforms is approximately 2.4 million. Well, it's a good thing we're not going to meet all those. 1 million of which are in storage. What, the platforms? So you still could have had 1.4 million copies of legged platforms. It's a good thing they weren't fucking on high alert. So radius doesn't increase, energy drain does. With a small area of effect, you can divert power from an opponent's shield. You said biotic! Or from synthetic enemies to restore the user's shields. Okay. Give it a whirl. Give it a try. Can't put points anywhere else. Sure. Long work week. Got the rest.
You know it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed. Alert. This facility has little aerogravity. Geth require neither.
Yeah, it's a good thing you didn't cover up that hole with Shepard's boob armor. Just the shoulder.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.